sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. William Ruto and his brigade are currently in Mount Kenya for their campaigns. And there is a speech that has been made by Aisha Jumwa, Malindi Member of Parliament, a speech that is really drawing a lot of mixed political reaction and discussion. So I want you to have a keen look at this speech, after which, as usual, we are going to dissect it and see exactly what it means politically. Have a look at this speech. That's the speech. And the speech is currently going viral. There are those who believe that that's an insult. Some good portion of Kenyans believe that that's an insult, while others are actually praising Aisha Jumwa. So in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to dissect that speech and see in clear terms, without taking sides, what it means politically. That's our analysis and discussion today. So if in case you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Give it a like. Thank you. God bless you. There are 5 things that I can draw, or rather that comes out from that speech. 5 things. The first thing, Aisha Jumwa, Malindi Member of Parliament, is lying to residents of Mount Kenya that they have locked coast. That coast is under lock and key for William Ruto. That's a very, very big lie. And I'm saying it's a big lie because there are 2 by-elections that have been done in Kilifi County, where Aisha Jumwa comes from. And 1 by-election has been done in Ganda Ward, Aisha Jumwa's Malindi constituency. And in that by-election, ODM candidate beat Aisha Jumwa's candidate with a very, very big margin, with a landslide in Aisha Jumwa's own constituency. And then there is also a ward by-election that has also been done in Kilifi North constituency, Dabaso ward. In Kilifi North constituency, Owen Baya is the Member of Parliament. And Owen Baya is a staunch William Ruto defender, is in Tangatanga. And again there in Dabaso ward, ODM party beat Aisha Jumwa's candidate very, very badly. So in all the 2 by-elections that have been done in Aisha Jumwa's own home county, I'm talking where Aisha Jumwa comes from, all those by-elections, ODM has won all of them, beating Aisha Jumwa's candidates. So to Aisha Jumwa to insinuate that they have locked coast behind William Ruto, she's actually lying, and lying in broad daylight. Yes. Secondly, Aisha Jumwa is calling Raila conman, mtu wa vitendawili. This is a language that you will largely agree with me. She has borrowed from her master, William Ruto. William Ruto has been calling Raila Mganga and conman, something like that. So it seems to appear that Aisha Jumwa is just trying to borrow a leaf from her master, who comes out as William Ruto. And that also only shows us of how our top leaders should actually be very, very careful of what they talk in public. Because people who are supporting them or angling around them can just borrow a leaf from them. So you can see that William Ruto's maybe tongue, the way he has been talking, he has also influenced leaders who are supporting him. So that's an indication that some of these leaders, these top leaders, should be actually be very, very careful on what they say, or on what they say in public. Because maybe some people are just trying to copy from them. And then Aisha Jumwa from that clip also states that Raila is somebody ambao wanzilishi wa nchi hawangeweza kumbeba. So Aisha Jumwa is just actually reminding Kenyans of the bad past, of the dark past of hatred, when Kenyans could not agree or work together. Aisha Jumwa is actually just trying to remind Kenyans of that. So she wants that hatred to continue. And likely that's also what William Ruto is also trying to do on the mountain. It seems to appear that anytime these Tanga leaders are on the mountain, they always brings up the bad old memories of the kind of division that has kept Kenyans apart. Anytime they're on the mountain, that seems to be their campaign trend, or rather their mode of campaign. William Ruto has been talking of how watu wakutupa mawe, watu wakung'oa reli, and then you can see also Aisha Jumwa here, just going back to history, that wanzilishi hawangeweza kumbeba huyu mtu. She just want to exploit the kind of hatred that has existed before between maybe the Luo community and the Gema community in order to achieve a specific political objective or agenda. And that's largely what Kenyans are trying to run away from. Because again, I think also these Tanga leaders, they are trying to live in denial. There was a handshake. Kenyans are coming together. There is a bridge that is already being built. So that the kind of euphoria or the kind of Raila phobia that had existed on the mountain all these years might not be the case come 2022. So Tanga leaders should actually wake up out of that cocoon of theirs. Things are changing. Kenyans are moving forward. Kenyans cannot be stuck in the old past of hatred and division. And then fourthly, Tanga campaigns are just based on lies, propaganda, and insults. Look at almost all these top Tanga leaders. I don't know whether William Ruto is the one who has chosen them specifically, because if you listen to Rigathi Gachagua talking, he's just talking things to do with hatred. Hatred, animosity, and anger. Aisha Jumwa the same. Oscar Sudi the same. Moses Kude used to talk that way, but I think he has been shown the door. Look at the way they're talking. Largely, they're just talking hatred, things that can just help in dividing Kenyans further. Their message is not one that unifies, and also they are laced with a lot of propaganda and lies. Now, to cheat the residents of Mount Kenya that they have just locked coast, that's a big lie. So you can just see the kind of campaign style Tanga leaders and their supporters are just trying to deploy. It's one based on lies, propaganda, insults, and hate. That's something that is coming out very clearly listening to Tanga leaders speaking in these campaign rallies. And then fifthly, you know, as things stand today, ladies and gentlemen, it seems to appear that the mountain is fast slipping away from William Ruto. Really slipping away from him and slipping very, very fast. So William Ruto and his team, I know one reason that maybe they have realized the mountain is slipping, or rather let me put it this way. William Ruto and his team, they know the mountain might be slipping away from them. So they want to convince the mountain maybe to still continue supporting William Ruto. And they want to tell the mountain that it's not only them who are supporting William Ruto, but actually William Ruto is being supported by other Kenyans. Because naturally, I don't think that the mountain people can afford this time around to alienate themselves from other Kenyans. Because in the past election, let's start even from 2007, largely Mount Kenya, or rather the Gema community, they have actually been going it alone. They have actually been going it alone. In fact, a big portion of Kenyans or Kenyan communities have always been on one side and then Gema community on the other side. So come 2022, I'm of an opinion that maybe residents of Mount Kenya might be rethinking that position. So they might be actually dumping William Ruto so that they can also organize themselves or join other Kenyans into going into one direction. So maybe Tanga leaders and their supporters are now just trying to tell the residents of the mountain that actually it's not only you who are supporting Ruto. Other Kenyans are also supporting Ruto. I think they are trying to do something like that, maybe to also achieve other political objectives and agendas. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. And if you are watching us for the very first time, and you are watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Drop a comment, please. And to our fans in this YouTube channel, I'm very, very much humbled and grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here by constantly giving our videos likes, constantly dropping your comments. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana.